Hello, good morning. It's Monday, April, it's the last Monday in April. I think it's the 27th. I have some tomatoes here. Funny thing, so I sowed these flaming tomatoes or flame tomatoes and some poblanos. And the poblanos are just, it's very dark in here, I'm sorry. It's about 8 in the morning and there's been some rain going over. Anyway, the poblanos are just there and they're still very tiny. In the meantime, my tomatoes are getting, long and leggy. That could mean that I underwatered them. It could also mean that there's just been a low light, which it's probably both in my case. But it's fixable. So I'm going to dig them out and pot them on. I thought if you wanted, you could hang out while we do it. I'm looking for a pot, that is an appropriate size to pot them on. It's not too big, right? You don't want to put them in a great big pot because then you water it and they'll drown. Like you'll put too much water in the soil of the pot, right? So, and I have at least a month yet before I can put them outside. So I want them to grow on by themselves, which means it becomes a bit more of a complicated mess, right? Because this is sort of easy to contain, this one tray. I can pick this up and I can move this around. But as soon as I start potting them on, there's the space I need to hold on to them gets bigger and bigger and bigger. This happened to me the first year I grew tomatoes, like really grew them. I didn't buy them from a store, and I don't know. My birthday is real late in February, and so the last, decade, 7 years since I've really started gardening. People who buy me birthday presents will buy me stuff for spring and summer because it's right kind of there. So anyway, what year was it? I think it was 20 or 21. I was depressed. My mother had bought me this one of those huge Jiffy trays with the little koya pods that you stick in, and I planted basically a whole packet of tomatoes. But that's it. I needed to take some kind of action, right? Like just a lot of people were passing away because of the thing. And I was very sad and sick and tired of, all of it. So I went ahead and started planting all those tomatoes, but then I quickly realized that I had more than I had room for. Honestly, what a joy to have such a problem, honestly. So I'm back in the same situation where every seed I sowed took, and I'm gonna have tomatoes up to my eyeballs if they all, let's hope, right? Like, let's hope I'm up to my eyeballs in tomatoes, because what a blessing. Okay. I need a butter knife. One second. This is my favorite tool for doing this. There is grit in here. I just ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist, or it's part of the soil. If some fall in the little new pot, I don't care. Usually, if I pot up, say, if the plant is robust enough, I can just take it, sort of the container, and dump the grit out, into another container, on the counter, in my hand, whatever, and then I just put it back in when I've done repotting it. But because they're a little tender yet, I'm just going to dig them out with my butter knife and ignore the fact that there's pebbles in there. So, let me get my soil here. See if I can't balance it on this bar stool. Now, because they're long and leggy, I want to bury them pretty deeply. I could bury them you could bury them up to those first leaves if you really wanted to. The thing about tomatoes, most plants, is they will grow roots if they need to, right? So right now there are leaves coming off of here. So the stem cells know that they're above ground, and so therefore they're going to form themselves into leaves. But if I put them underground, then the stem cells just change direction. They're like, no, we need roots now. So it's rather brilliant. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to cut this like you would a pan of brownies or a cake, right? Like this. We're just going to serve it up, right? And all this little grit is going to fall off of there. Come off of there. There you go. I want to hold on to the root ball, not the stem. Don't grab it by the stem. If you crush the stem, you'll probably ruin the plant. On the other hand, if I grab it by the leaves, it's perfectly fine. It's a better way. That's a pretty heavy little root ball though, so I can grab a hold of it, right? So I'm just going to settle him in there. There we go, like that. Okay. Let's do this over the soil bucket so I don't make a huge mess on the counter. Sort of. Well, I don't know, it's not necessarily deeply enough, is it? You think I should plant those deeper than that? Can you see that? Sorry, I need to put something behind it so you can see how tall it is. I don't know. It's fine, right? It's fine. The overcast day is a good day to do this. Don't do this in full sun. Your plants will get a little stressed when you pot them on, and so you don't want to stick them right back out into full sun right away. Just let them have a day to acclimate to their new house. Okay. Next up, let me get this. These are a little taller. Give me that. Maybe there's a little more room there for the plant. You know, it takes a while. It's a bit of faff, right? What else are you going to do with yourself? Besides, you know, I don't know about you, but doom scroll. I don't need to spend time doing that. Here you go. There you can see what I'm doing. It's deep enough, man. I can't, you know, I don't want to stick it in a bigger pot. So... there. You know, the nice thing is I'll have so many. I can give those away or plant them up at like my in-laws or my mother's house. I have a neighbor next door. Good kid. He's got a nice big sun patch out back. I don't know if he's fully ready to jump into gardening though, the way that like, let's go, let's do it now. You know what I mean? But I don't know. He could handle a tomato, I suppose. if he wants one. I don't want to. A lot of times people feel this strange obligation or guilt. Like if I give them a plant and then something happens, it dies for all kinds of reasons. It's not because they neglected the plant. I know one year I gave one to my brother, and then I don't know what happened. It was like a heavy downpour while he was at work, and the poor thing was just out on his patio. That is just very defeated about it. It was like, this is why I don't grow anything. It killed it's fine. I'm like, oh my Lord, I have 1,000 more. Don't take it so personally. It's fine. And don't feel bad. Like, what? Sometimes that happens. It's got nothing to do with nothing. And don't give up and be like, oh, that's it. I'm never doing this again. Come on now. I mean, I get it. It's frustrating when something, you know, especially it was looking really good and doing so well. But shit's just out of our control, you know what I mean? Oh, maybe it was the wind. It was something. We had like a bad storm roll through. That's when you tell yourself, it's fine. We don't have to be all the things all the time, right? If you're working full time, when the heck do you have time to like grow 1,000 tomatoes? You know what I mean? This is easy for me. I was just thinking, maybe there's like a community garden or a group of seniors or something, or, other than my parents and my in-laws. I don't really know a lot of people. But if there was like a community garden where just plant those, I've got 2 of them in here stuck together. Okay, let go. There you go. Go with your brother. Can I pull you 2 apart? I doubt it. I'm gonna kill somebody. How about we just pull you out of there? There you go. You know how it is, though, when you're like a gardener or you're into plants and you know how fantastic it is, how life-changing it is. And so in your zeal, you want to I want everybody to grow stuff. It's magic. I promise. You have no idea. And then, there's that whole, well, I don't know how to do that. I'm not a green thumb. My house is where plants come to die kind of thing. I've been there. I've killed so many plants. I have killed more plants than I've ever grown. I will kill every last one of these plants on purpose. They're going to grow fruit. I'm going to eat it, and then the plant's going to die. And I'm okay with that. So try not to let it get to you. Can I save this little one here? There's just barely roots on it, but I think we might be able to. We'll try, okay? I don't know, man. Watch, he'll grow to be like the biggest, best one. Stay straight for me here. I get some soil back here. I know, you're a little sad. It's all right. What are you up to today? You doing anything? There have been storms way south of me and wildfires in the southeast. None of us will be immune to this. If it's not storms, it's floods or tornadoes or fires or hail, right? Like it's too warm out there, man. It's too warm. And building more data centers isn't going to fix it. That's going to make it much worse, much faster. They take so much water and so much energy. And for what? I mean, really, for what? I just think the trade-off is too costly for the who cares? I mean, I don't know. You know, what's that guy's name? Gary? What the hell's his last name? Is it Stevenson? He's from the UK. He's an economist. Pretty well-known one. But he had a conversation posted about AI, you know, taking people's jobs and... yeah, if big business can get away with it, they will lay you off because labor is their biggest cost. Always. It doesn't matter what business they're in. So if they can save on that and pocket that money in their pocket instead, then of course they're going to do that because it's all about the money, only the money. It doesn't have anything to do with anything else. Anyway, so Gary's, you know, was sort of having this conversation about people getting laid off. And, you know, of course, once you don't have a job, now you don't have any money to go spend on, you know, the stupid bullshit that the company's selling us. So I think, you know, the corporate conglomerates and the big billionaires and all that, they're going to cut off their nose to spite their face. I don't think we'll make it to that point because I think the detriment to the planet is going to catch up to us faster than we're all going to get broke. Like, I really think it's here now. It's happening to us right now. It's not in the future. It's right now. Some people just, you know, Boy, this weather sure seems strange. Yup. It sure does. What do you do? Oh, man, I'm just terrified, too, of the hail, because I know we're going to get it. And so I built that bed out there. And I'm thinking, I need some kind of a cover, like a temporary cover that I can put on and take off. I have seen the, you know, sort of like a hoop with some fabric. I don't know how I attach it to the bed. I could plunge the posts on either side I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't want to wait until the moment arises to cover things, but I'm gonna have to think about it. Come up with something. Excuse me, I'm like burpy from my coffee. Ew. Okay, flame tomatoes. Don't let me forget too. I need to label all of them because I'll forget what they are. Okay, take that gravel. I put soil in there? Yep. Okay. I'm gonna have to find a box. I might have another crate out in the shed, actually. I could put them in there. They're light enough. I like to be able to, either have them all in a flat box or a tray or, a crate so that I can pick them all up at once. I can water them all at once. I can set them outside in the sun all at once, right? Instead of just back and forth. Yeah. So. Make my life easier. Okay. Okay. Come here, Bubby. Oh, get off of there. There you go. I'm gonna set you in there. There you go. Okay. One more row. We're almost done. It is very generous of you to stay with me this whole time. Hey, I'm glad you're here. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad to have you. Let me see. More pots. I know. I save all these and I don't wash them out because I'm a very lazy gardener. So chances are the potting medium was sterile that the store used. It's fine. And they've been sitting there. They've been out in the shed all winter. It gets 40 below Fahrenheit out here. They're fine. Nope, we're gonna stay on this side. I don't want to disturb the poblanos that are coming up. So I got a couple of you stuck together. Let's start here. And then, well, we'll see here. Oh, son of a gun. I felt you pull away there. Are you all right? Okay. Oh, I didn't put any soil in there. Here, drop them in here. Here. Let's get rid of these little pebbles. That's fine. Just gonna hold it there. There we go. Here, come here. Like wood chunks in there. I'm trying to get out of there. Yeah, yeah, okay. Come here, don't get hooked up. There you go. You know, if you've been here before, so I put up this new corrugated metal bed outside, and I took down this tall cedar frame, big round guy. We put it up before the apple tree had grown to a mature size, and the truth is, the whole reason why we put it up is because one year, ages ago, we had set up a swimming pool, like a bladder swimming pool for the kids in the heat in the summer. Jumped out, honestly, that cold water, it was nice on my lower back. It was back then, kind of when I had surgery. So it was really nice, but then we took the pool down and the lawn underneath was dead, more or less. And I didn't feel like planting it because I'm lazy like that. And so we built a big cedar bed. You know, it was flower bed. At the time I thought, well, that'd be really cute. I could look out the kitchen window doing, you know, just when you're cooking or doing dishes or something, you can look out and see flowers. Grew tomatoes in there, that worked. But then the tree got so big that it started to shade that out. And plus, the cedar is lovely. I love it. It's very sturdy. It can handle the elements. But good Lord, in a hot, windy summer, they dry out. And I don't want to put plastic in there. So anyway, now I have like this big round flat spot of really dark, beautiful soil. And I was thinking, I wouldn't have to do anything with it right now. Like as far as like reseeding grass or something. Like I could put like zucchini or cucumber in there. 'Cause now it's further down on the ground. The leaves aren't out on the, you know, the apple tree quite yet, but some plant that could handle a little bit of shade. It's not like dark forest floor kind of shade. You know, there's still plenty of sun. It's just the tomatoes would do better if they were just out of there. So, but anyway, I think I might just pop some zucchini in the ground, and then maybe in the fall, I don't know, I was thinking, what if I just filled it with a bunch of crocus bulbs instead? So I don't know what I'm gonna do. It'll be an adventure. But it occurred to me I don't have to do anything with it right this minute either. I could use it to grow food for now, right? And then in the fall, if I decide to put in some kind of perennial something. I'm running out of cut. Here we go. This one. Is this big enough? Did I use all them square ones already? I sure did. That's fine. This is fine. don't, what are we losing here? Don't lose that root ball. Here we go. I wanted to fall apart on me. He looks a little sad, but he might just be bent. He'll be fine. We'll see, right? He'll make it. Oh man, and if I lose one, it won't be the end of the world, right? I got enough. I have enough. There we go. Okay. I hate when the shirt, like this one is only about a year old, and so this needs to stretch a little further so I can pull it up on my forearm, right? And it'll stay there, otherwise it keeps falling down. Where are we going here? Here you go. Oh, don't get stuck on me. Come here. There you go. Come on, stand up. Are you all right in there? You'll be okay. Sit you over there. How are the poblanos? I don't want to disturb that side of the soil bed. And I want to kind of move it around so that they don't dry out, because I've made part of the soil exposed, right? So, is there two in here? No, that's one. Nice one there. Some soil in there. Oh, we're precariously balancing on the bar stool here. That wouldn't be fun. The whole thing dump. Here we go. There we go. Oh, this is going to be the best looking one. Pretty healthy and robust over here. Give you guys some more room so you can get bigger. Heck, I think this one needs a name even. He looks so good. There's too many of them to have just Bert and Ernie. That's usually the two names I go to. So, I don't know. I'll ask my husband. All he can think of is like the names of bass players from, you know, bands and stuff. Oops, sorry, I'm bumping into you. Yeah, because he's a bass player. I mean, he was, you know. And they're a bit like drummers. Do you know what I mean? Little, I don't know how to explain that. Just the music connoisseur, the way they are, I guess. Drummers and bass players. That's not why I married him. That's not how we met either, so don't worry. He just happens to play bass. That's good. Yeah. My mom plays. She grew up playing guitar. Not bass, guitar, just regular guitar. Her dad did, her brother, like, a lot of members of the family, and then my brother, my oldest. That's probably more due to my husband's influence. But my husband plays regular guitar too. He just, not anymore. It's not like we're sitting around making music around here. I don't know why not. We've got all the kit. Like we could just bust it all out. I never did learn how to play the guitar. Piano, though. I took a lot of piano lessons. A lot of piano lessons. And then one year, what was it? Was my 30th birthday? My husband found the piano for like $200. Bought it for me for my birthday. And now it sits there very pretty because I should play. It's over there. See it? No. There you go. I keep telling myself I should sit down. It's good for the mind. It's good practice. Oh, I was in band though too, like regular band. Played all kinds of instruments. Brass, woodwinds, like really, just learned how to play them. And since I had been reading music, both bass and treble clef, since I was, I don't know, 4 or 5, it's just really easy. Once you can, you know what I mean? You just need to figure out the fingering, and you can already read notes, so it's pretty simple to just learn new instruments and play them. I liked band. I thought that was a lot of fun. Good crowd, you know, generally, really good crowd. My youngest did the French horn and there's a horn just one step up from there for like marching band, and I can't think of it at the moment, but oh man, that kid did a ton of band. Pit band, you know, they play in the pit for like the theater group that's putting on a play. The concert stuff, the fun stuff, the side, you know what I mean? Just had a really good time. It's good for a person. Oh, here we go. Did I already cut you loose? I think I did. Here, I got 2 of you that are stuck together. one of you might have to be sacrificed here. They're starting to wind around each other. Take him out. Take him out. Maybe I should just plant them both together. No, I don't want him to take up the... All right. Don't cry, don't blame yourself, just do it. There we go. Son of a gun. Do I put him in the ground? Let's put him... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to plant him back into my goofy little soil bed and see how he do. Okay? Okay. 2 left. Holy cow, it's only been 42 minutes. That's good. It doesn't take long. It's just an hour out of my day, right? Said a little bit of faff, but come here. Nothing too serious. I should just cut them apart. Come off. There you go. Here, you can stay there. We'll put you here. 'Feckin' sticks in here. Here we go. It's not a heavy medium. I'm using pretty light, you know, all-purpose potting mix medium. But it's light enough so that roots can move around. It's not heavy above ground garden bed soil. They'll get root bound. They'll just kind of stick in there, right? Probably not thrive like you want them to. All right, one last one, bub, and then we're done. All right. Here we go. Ha! Job done. I'll put this back back in my little makeshift greenhouse there, so the poblanos can quietly, you know, grow, hopefully. They're so slow. But for me, I'm just having a heck of a time. I'll figure it out one of these days. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. Pretty easy, man. Not much time at all. You have a good day.